Hey everybody. How's it going today? Hey Sandra, thanks for joining. How are you today? So we're going to do a little bit of a I'm going to do a bit of a cattle ranch challenge type thing, and I'm going to do it live stream. Kind of screwed up the title a little bit. It's supposed to be episode 1 at work. It's no fun. Hoping a few people will show up today. We're going to see if I can do, or how big I can make a beef ranch in 5 years. How long before you're done, Sandra? Sorry, excuse me. So basically, we got a letter from an uncle that I haven't seen in a while. None of the other family want this property, so they said I could have this. It's in rough shape. Nobody's been there in years, and but the only stipulation is I have to make a cattle ranch on it. So I took up the challenge, and I'm like, fine, I'll do what I can. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a cattle ranch as big as we can make it. Nobody seems to think that this property is any good. It's out in the middle of nowhere. So that's what we're doing now. Is I've got my old truck. Probably can't see it. There should be a trailer back there, and I have an old tractor. I don't have a whole hell of a lot of money to my name, but I wasn't passing up free property. Now it's some sort of small town kind of thing. A bit of an industrial area that a bigger town uses, but they have to travel quite a ways to get to it. But we've got a little bit of a small town here, a few little houses. Apparently there's some sort of sawmill, farmer's market that, kind of runs all the time, but they have bigger things that go on once a month. The small little tractor shop, they don't have much there, but they pretty much can get anything brought in from the bigger city. So that's where we're headed right now. Not quite sure where it is. I've just got some directions that were given to me. So basically we got to go to the tractor store or shop, whatever you want to call it. I think that's the sawmill there, so we're heading the right direction here. Now we're supposed to pass the farmer's market somewhere here, and then a bunch of houses, and then we'll come up to the tractor store. Ooh, stay on the road. Haven't seen the farmer's market yet, but I'm starting to see some houses here. Oh, there we go. That looks like a farmer's market, and it looks like they have cows and stuff here. Not a whole lot, but I'm hoping they can bring in more. Oh, there's sheep. Okay, we got a bunch of everything. A few places here and there. Nice. So yeah, better pay attention to what I'm doing here. Looks like they buy a lot of stuff there apparently. So yeah, I got a few little farms going here. So yeah, so we're supposed to pass all these houses and stuff, and should show up somewhere in around a tractor store. Not sure where. We're just out in the backwoods of Canada here. Couple silos. What's this here? This looks like some sort of shop. Oh yeah, this looks like the farmer's store here. So maybe we'll take a quick stop, see what kind of stuff they can do, and we'll yeah, we just got an old tractor. Had to buy a trailer because I didn't have one, but you know, we got just an old little Ford here. No implements, no nothing, just an old truck. So let's go in here, let's see what they got real quick. They got some catalogs here. We can pretty much order almost anything we want. Right on. Now, I don't know what delivery time is like, so we'll have to kind of plan ahead, make sure that we can get what we want, what we need in a timely manner. Right on. Looks like they've got a couple shops around here. Repair shop. Looks like a major fuel tank here, so we can buy more fuel if we need to. So let's keep right on going here now. So we're supposed to go through the shop here. There's another road that kind of connects through their yard. Kind of an odd thing, but yeah, let's see. There should be a road here, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I got the instructions wrong. Oh, right there. There's the road. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to go. Instructions weren't the best instructions and directions, right? So this, oh yeah, I was supposed to take a left back there. So this is kind of some sort of industrial park or something. Or no, that's a farm. This is the industrial park up here. It's supposed to have like all, you know, a bake shop and all kinds of stuff. So, but yeah, I was supposed to turn back there. So it doesn't look like we're turning around anytime easily here. So we're going to take a quick little jaunt this way. Supposedly the farm's out that way, or ranch or property or whatever it is. I don't even know if there's any buildings there or anything. So we're just going to take a quick little jaunt through town here, or industrial park, I guess. Hopefully they don't mind me coming through with a tractor. I'm assuming they probably don't. They probably get all kinds of stuff here. So let's see here. Another little farmer's market over here. Not sure what that place is. Some sort of grain mill or something right here. Quite a bit of stuff in this industrial park. Looks like a, I don't know, silage or bioplant or something there. We've got another grain mill. And we got an oil mill here, right on. Okay, so if we get into any types of grains or anything, I don't know if I'm going to get trapped in, oh, look at this. I'm into somebody else's property now. I can't even see my trailer with this thing. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm going in a different direction. Oh, sorry guys, I'm driving on your grass. Oh no. We gotta turn around somewhere. I can't see out of these frickin' mirrors. Let's go this way. Maybe this guy's got enough room for me to turn around here. Getting all lost and confuzzled already, huh? You know, try not to drive too much in the grass. There we go. So, yeah, I'm not sure my way around yet. Let's go this direction here. Not sure what that place is. Sugar mill. Bakery. Got all kinds of things around here. I'm sure we'll have to definitely take some drives around here. Kind of figure out and talk to a few people. I don't know if these rocks are any indication. Woo! Any indication of what the ground is like around here. I think doing any type of fields are going to be interesting. Well, I think we're going to go back this way. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, I'm still looking for the property. I think we gotta go back this way here. Pretty sure that somewhere I think I might be lost. Oh, let's see if I can bring up the map here. Yeah, GPS map isn't showing me too darn much. Well, let's go like this way then. Sorry about the grass, guys. I gotta go this way. Pretty sure of it. Guess I could have came that way, eh? Pretty sure the property's over there. How do I get to it? I'm gonna have to turn around the field here. Pretty sure I missed the road here somewhere. I think that one just leads out of here. Not sure if I should be driving that fast with a tractor and trailer behind me. Thing's probably bouncing around pretty good. At least you're not at work for too much longer there, Sandra. I think this is the road I was supposed to take, right over here somewhere. Right here. I think this is the one I needed to take. So it's right near the tractor shop. Hey, I think we're on the right way here now. Especially if I stay on the road. Now again, there's not much out here, they said. It's just a big chunk of land. They said there's a bit of a hill. There should be like a natural spring that made a lake and a waterfall. I just gotta keep, should be right near the road, they said. There should be like a little bit of a lake, kind of a spring that comes out of the ground. Made a bit of a river in the way the land is contoured. It made a small little waterfall, another little pond, and it kind of goes back into the ground. So yeah, there's not a whole lot out here. But it looks like you could easily... Hey, what's that? Does that look like a... Move over here. Does that look like it? Does that look like a waterfall? Oh, look, a lake. We got a lake. Probably not much for fish or anything in it. Yep, we got a waterfall, we got a lake there. There's supposed to be a bigger one somewhere. But, so we're on the right trail. And they said just up the road, I guess, there should be some sort of driveway, I guess. So, if we keep going past that, there should be a driveway. So, let's see, where's the driveway? Where's the driveway? It said just past it. I'm not seeing nothing though. Oh, what's this? Is this the driveway? Is this what you call a driveway? Do I want to drive up this? It is definitely rough. I don't think this thing's been used in I don't know how long. You telling me this is a driveway? But whatever, I mean, for free land, all I gotta do is build a cattle ranch. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm up for the challenge. Now, they never said anything about buildings or anything. Oh, tight squeeze. Yeah, nobody's definitely been here for a while. These trees are definitely overtaking the driveway. And, yeah. I don't think we're driving up that. Well, I think we're just going to leave the truck here for a bit. I'm going to shut it off, though. Because we're not too close to town, so... Okay, let's take a walk up here. Yeah, look at this. If this is the ground we have to deal with for making fields and stuff, this could be interesting. Wow, this is going up the hill quite a bit. Hopefully this doesn't get too muddy when it rains. Yeah, there's a lot of rock around here. This could be interesting. Wow, they use this for a driveway? Oh my god. A lot of dirt and stuff up here anyways, but looks a little more cleared up here, but kind of driveway seems to kind of end. So this must be like where they plan on having a house, or planned on it, or did have one. Trees that we'll have to clear out of here. I don't know about digging though. Digging's gonna be fun. Hey, you can see a little bit of the lake up here. Nice area though. Definitely a decent place to start a cattle ranch. Oh, there's the other lake. See, we were down over there. Alright, so we got the bigger lake up here. So that'd be good for having the cows. We can make pasture over on this side. Cows will have water. Doesn't look too deep. Looks like they could easily walk into that. But yeah, apparently it's a spring that kind of comes up. They were trying to dig a pond or something, and they were going to fill it, but it ended up filling up on its own. So it kind of, it just started making its own path. So it just kind of flows down here. Ooh. Comes down this way. This is a pretty good creek all the way down. Could almost build a house right here. This would be a nice place for a house. We wouldn't have to use that freaking ruddy old freaking mud driveway. There's that waterfall. Yeah, it's not very deep at all, is it? And apparently it's supposed to just kind of drain back into the earth over there, so I don't know. Well, what do we do now? So I guess this is the new property. Now, apparently there's years and years ago, like this place hasn't been touched for years. But apparently quite a few years ago, some members of the family or whatever, grandpa, great-grandpa, who knows, they marked out property using piles of rocks. So apparently there's like the boundary was all made with piles of rocks and stuff. So we'll have to eventually go find that so that we know where the property is. This is going to be a real fun challenge. Trying to make a cattle ranch out here. That's okay, I already lost the drive. Hey, what's that? We got a shitter out here. Whoa. Okay. I don't think we'll be using that. Okay, where the hell's the driveway? We lost the driveway already. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is the driveway. So, good thing I got a chainsaw, because we're definitely going to be using it. And I don't know if this is going to stay a driveway or what, but I think first thing is we're going to have to... I didn't get a tent, so we're going to have to buy a tent. But we're definitely going to have to get these trees out of here, so I think for now we're just going to have to kind of squeeze around them. We're going to drop off the tractor and the trailer up there. Probably go back into town and pick up, probably a tent anyways. And then, yeah, so we got something. Then we can start clearing some land, make a game plan of how to start a cattle ranch out here. So, let's get this truck and trailer up there. The old Chevy shouldn't have too much of a problem. Come on, old girl, you can get up there. Come on, you can do it. This is definitely rough and rocky up here. Where the hell are we going to park this trailer and tractor for now? I think we're going to just leave her right about here. That ain't gonna work. Okie dokie then. Put the ramps back up. try the top of this hill. Maybe it's a little flatter up there. Hey, there's a building over here too. Didn't see that the first time around. Alright, actually, we're just going to leave that there. We're just going to unhook the trailer. Well, isn't that funny? I don't know if that worked right. Okay, well, she's a little heavy in the back end, but that's okay. Anyway, let's see if we can get the hell out of here again. Go and buy a tent. Like this, yeah, we're definitely going to clear out this area a bit. This is where the driveway was. Or not. Where the hell's the driveway, people? Right there. Let's go back into town. We're going to get a tent. Let's go around these trees. Definitely got some clearing and mowing and stuff to do. Don't have a mower or nothing, so we're gonna have to look at that too. So yeah, apparently they call this a driveway. She's rough. She's rough. Alright, let's go get a tent. Maybe we'll look at the catalog too and get them to order in a mower of some sorts, I guess. Slippery in the gravel, slippery in the gravel. Woo! Nothing like drifting a dually. Did I miss the road? Nope. I'll get to know these roads yet. Never been out here before. So there's the tractor store, so it's not that hard to get to the tractor store. Okay. And then we've got the industrial park over there, so. Hey, let's see what they've got for mowers. Something in our price range. Right there, mowers. We could do a little side mount mower. My tractor can't do front mount, so we're not going that way. And we don't have the money for that. Could do it this way. That'd be even cheaper yet. What options are on that? Just a plain Jane mower, huh? Is this a tow behind mower? Gotta be. Yeah, that's a tow behind, eh? We got a blade. Blade 2, whatever blade 1 is. What's blade 1 and 2? Oh, we got a chain whip. That's a pretty rough cut. Yeah, so we got blade and we got chain. Hitch style. Oh, left and the right. Or center and offset. Yeah, center and offset. Probably just stay with center. And a blade. And what's nice is they've got this one in stock. So we could get that right now. Which is probably a good idea. $5,000, huh? No, we're definitely going to pick that up because we're going to need it. Other than that, what else could we want? Forage wagon? Or do we just leave that shit in the ground? Or do we... I'm pretty sure I can't afford any balers. Yeah, they're pretty much way out of my price range. So, let's see what we got for... Even those are way out of price range. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Let's see if they got any sales in the market here. We got trailers, 19. We might have to hit up a bank and take out a loan. I really don't want to, though. You're definitely not stone picking, that's for damn sure. No worries, Sandra, no worries. Thanks for sticking around. We've got, well, we had 4 people, but now we're down to just you and me. So yeah, we're not going to be doing too much even in the used section. 305,000. That's used? Well, let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, I'm not seeing much for forage wagon, cheap forage wagons or balers. That one's 102,000. I don't think so. That one's 102. That one's 98. Yeah, not much in here either. So we'll figure something out. Yeah, we're definitely going to turn some things back on here. And we're going to hit this thing. Okay. We're going to pretend that these guys loaded this thing. They helped me. And there. That's the way I do things. So let's make sure this thing is strapped down. Yep, okay. No, dummy. Other button. So I bought a tent and I bought mower mulcher. Let's see what it does. Get a bunch of work done. I got my chainsaw. So I guess we're going to be selling some wood so that we can make a bit more money, so we can figure out how to pick up a baler or a forage wagon or something. Not quite sure how much horsepower my tractor's got, but I'm sure it can at least do a forage wagon. I don't know if it can do a baler. I know I upgraded it a few years ago and it's got the hydraulics on it now, but even still, I don't know if that pump is strong enough to run modern day equipment, so we're going to go back up this so-called driveway here. I need to put a marker here. I think first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop down these couple of trees that are up here so we can go all the way up, no problem. These ones aren't bad for now. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's get these things out of here. Let's follow them that way. And we'll follow this one this way. I think what we'll do is we'll cut this one off a little bit here. Give us a bit more room. This one, I'm thinking I could probably push with the truck. Grind this stump out of here a little bit. Grind it out. And grind this one down a bit. Grind it down, come on. Alright, so let's get rid of this one. Let's throw this in the back of the truck for the time being. That right there. Hey. Restrap that down. Go away, Chevy. Come on. Gently. Yeah. No problem. No problem. Now we can get all the way up there. No. Definitely gonna have to bring in some gravel and, you know, fix up this driveway a little bit. Now, should we be smart about this and really hook up to that trailer so we can unhook that tractor? Probably be a smart thing to do, huh? Down. Unstrap it first. Now we can get up there. Hey, nice and easy. Don't fall off the damn trailer. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I hooked up or put these hydraulic levers and stuff in, you know, a couple years ago, so. Okay, that should be good. Move the truck so we can get that thing off of there. Out of the way for now. I'm just going to put it over here near this shed or whatever the hell this is. I don't even know what it is. Just some sort of little shed. The door seems to be wedged. You can't open it. Let's slide this thing off of there. Come on. Heavy. Heavy. It's sliding. Sliding. Come on. There. Let's do the rest the easy way. Oh yeah, sure. Come on. There we go. Let's hope that that thing's gonna actually work with that tractor. So we're gonna park this thing on what they call a driveway, so we can kind of remember where it is. Yeah, let's go see. We gotta do this, and then this. Nope. This. How do we get that PTO shaft? You want to cook up those mac and cheese bites that we have? And it should be in our fridge freezer. How the hell does that work? Well, I've got the mod. If anybody knows in chat, let me know. But I've got the mod that it's manual hookup.
Like chainsaws.
Figure out how to crouch. Let's jump. Aha. Nope. Like that. Maybe right at the PTO shaft? Nope. Like that. Maybe it is hooked up? Turn on mower. No mower on. Oh, cool. Yeah. Switch to passenger seat? I don't think there is one. Okay, so I know this thing's got a PTO shaft. I can see it right there. Right there. How the hell do we get this thing to hook up? No, they're expandable. No, I'm good. What, are you cold? How do I get it to hook up? I may have to figure it out some other time and just go back to the regular way. Yeah, I've got manual hookup, but oh, I'm back. Oh, tried to stand up. It doesn't help when you almost fell off the ladder earlier today from the ceiling. Oh, my back's really hurting tonight. I've been switching between ice pack and heating pad. Sorry, guys. Hurts. That hurts. Okay. Yeah. I was hoping I could use this, but I haven't quite figured out how to use it. Because it's not really telling me. Let's try the keyboard instead. Pull winch rope? I don't even have a winch rope. What the hell is this shit? Since when do I have a winch rope? Okay. See? Yeah, there. Z is attached power takeoff. There we go. See, on the controller, it doesn't show you any of that. Okay, so I guess when we have to hook up stuff, we'll have to use the keyboard instead of the controller. So, lift mower, start mower. Whoa! Get your face out of there, I tell you. Okay. So it's going to take out a little brush too, or what? Nope. So it's not going to take the brush out of here. That sucks. I was hoping it would. Okay. Figured out part of a new mod. At least a new mod for me anyways. Why aren't I moving? There we go. Tractor practically stopped moving. I'm wondering if the chains would have mulched this stuff. So maybe at some point I'll have to go figure that out. I'm just kind of getting used to this equipment here. We need to go find property lines though. Yeah, it's not the strongest or the fastest tractor, but it's working. Down. Thank you. Alright. So, yeah, so Z Turn on flashlight. Detach power takeoff. Switch tool. Enter driver's seat. Q is detach. There we go. Alright, we'll get it all figured out. We'll get her figured. No problem. I've never used a manual hookup and stuff before, so. Okay. Yeah, see, it's not mulching anything, so we'll have to use the chainsaw to kind of get rid of this stuff here. Clear up a spot so we can set up the tent here. Maybe leaving the grass there might help. Give us a little more cushion under the old butt. Come on, tree. There we go. Let's get these ones over here. There. Well, that should do for now. Pile up some of this grass in the underneath our butt for the night. Okay, so we're gonna head down here. And follow this driveway down to the road. We're gonna see about the next or the first marker. They said it's on the road. So it's on the road to the right. Well, that helps a lot. I think we need the truck. We're gonna go get the truck, because who knows how far away this marker is. Oop, driveway's this way. Tree. Lost the driveway. Lost the truck. Up here somewhere, right? Right? Oh, the mower. And there's the truck. I think we gotta take these trees out of here too. Just to widen it up for some of the tractors or something that we may eventually have. Yeah, looking at that, I said the road to the right. Now, did they mean curved right or just that road in general? To the right of the driveway. Let's go this way first. So we're looking for some sort of pile of stones. I don't think this is the right way. First one is like right next to the road. That looks like a pile of stones. So, heating pad's getting hot. Well, I don't know which way to go. Should go across the front of the property, whichever side is the front of the property. Well, if we stay roughly parallel to that road, maybe we'll find some more. I don't know how many piles they put or anything else, so. Hey, keep your eyes open. Let me know if you see anything. There's something there in the distance, huh? Yep. Well, that's quite a chunk of property. There should be. They were saying 3 of them. I didn't see one between here and there. Could it be bigger? Can't be bigger. We're almost at a road here. Can't be bigger than that. Must have missed one. Did you notice that? Look at. We got dirt going that way. Pile there, and we got dirt going this way. Does that look like something somebody would have done to mark a corner? That one, yeah. If you look at my tire tracks way out there. That one's leading that way, so we're gonna take. Well, we're gonna go that way. See what we find. But I didn't see the one over there. Apparently, there's like 4 parcels or something like that. Basically, 4 chunks of property. It's all, amalgamated into one. But so, stand on here. We're gonna go that way to those trees over there. See what we find. So let's head to these trees. It kind of runs parallel to this road to the right of me here. Looks like this road crosses through the property. Hey, what's that? Is that a pile? Maybe not. Right there. It is. Yeah, we got a dirt line going that way. Kind of, I guess. Dirt line that way. So we gotta head to these trees here. There's 2 bumps here. A little one here, but this must be, so from that one to that one to that one, it's got to be 1, maybe 2, I don't know. But we're gonna head that way, see what we find. I'm a little way off, aren't I? So we find that dirt pile. There it is, right there. So we're gonna take and go that way. Some of these dirt piles are pretty much growing over there. That's why they're so hard to find. That would almost make sense. 1 there, 1 there. And then if we come over here, it's right in line with this one. This must be the edge of the property. And it keeps going over to that other one. Eventually we're going to have to mow that. Or put up a fence line or something. So let's keep following this. We need to know where this property is. Hopefully we can go this way. Look. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So again, another dirt pile here. And again, that's in line with what we were looking at over there. Those little green trees right there. It looks good to go here. Really should get a drone. It'd probably make this easier. That dirt pile over there? Just rocks. Well, I guess we're looking for rocks, aren't we? Oh, maybe. What's that? Maybe? There's that hit. There. Excuse me. That one. That one. Stand there. It almost looks about right. Going that way. No, let's keep going then. Mr. Desert Ox, welcome, sir. We are starting a cattle ranch challenge. I was given this property for free on one condition, that we start cattle ranch. Right now, going by their instructions, we're trying to figure out where the property line is. I was told there is piles of gravel or rocks marking the edges and corners. I came out here with $1,800, a chainsaw, I had bought a brand new trailer, and I have my old Ford tractor. I'm not seeing a pile of rocks out here. But if you look way over there in the distance, I'm seeing something, so Let's head to that and see what we can see. So I'm not seeing any rocks out here. Really should buy a drone. Let me know if you see a pile of rocks. See what I'm seeing? Thought I saw rocks here. It's my imagination, I guess. So we didn't find a corner one yet. I don't even know if these rocks are what we're looking for. Can you see that? Way over there? Looks like we got a pile of rocks there, and then there's a couple more over there. If you line those up, I don't think we went far enough for the property line. That's almost telling me that the corner's over there somewhere. Not over there. Well, I'll have to figure that out. Let's go see. So how's Mr. Desert Ox been? That look like a pile of rocks to you? I think I just drove over some. Some stuff there, there's some there. Does that look like a straight line to you from there to there? That would be a pile of rocks. Now we found some way over in the other corner, over there, and it had like dirt lines. Like if it was a corner, like somebody was trying to mark it out. Not really seeing anything here. So let's kind of continue here. That makes sense. There's a couple spots there, some there. I know, eh? Isn't that a beautiful 454 old square body dually? That's just awesome, eh? I've been working on it. I've got the interior done. You know, I got changed out this door. Haven't painted nothing yet, but you know, we're getting there, little by little. Alright, so yeah, see, got a couple piles there. We got a pile of rocks here, another one here. Heading back to prison, eh? Well, you be safe, my friend. Hopefully you can pop in again later. I'm going to continue looking for rocks. Seems about right, eh? Another pile there. Oh, another one there. Family gave me, look, see, look at this one. See, there's a pile of, like a string of dirt rocks here. We got the pile of rocks there. We got a string of dirt here. But we got one going this way. This is center. That's a big ass chunk of land going from there to here. Oh, we never did find that corner one, but we found all those others. Right? So if this thing keeps going, some beach. This is a big freaking chunk of land. We can put a lot of freaking cattle on this thing. So we're gonna just keep going this way, I guess. Alright, we gotta find these. There's one. Yeah, big bump. Double. Looks like a double is an edge marker. Single is a corner. See, we got a double here. Oh, shouldn't drive over them. This is a corner. We got dirt going that way again. Nothing on that side. So yeah, this is a corner. Good God, there's a lot of property here. All these piles of rocks are grass. You gotta really watch out for them. You gotta really watch for them. There we go, there we go. Look at that. So we got a couple more here. So this is an edge marker. I tell you, my cousins, uncles, whatever, they spent some time out here and they probably weren't happy. It's freaking hot out here. So, a couple more there. We're heading right back to that road. We found that corner marker way over there. So, yeah, that's a big chunk of property. Look at this one. This one's a center. So that's one parcel. That's another parcel. I think we found the center one. Yeah, we found that center one over there. From there to here to somewhere over there. That's one. So that means from there to there and then that way. We never did find that one. Or no, we didn't find that one. We found that one. So that means from here to that one over there. Over, because I think we found that center one. I think, yeah, we found that other one. So yeah, these 4 parcels right here. So we're not going to drive back over there, but I can see that driveway's right here. Why didn't they tell me there was one right next to the freaking driveway? Right at the main bend. It's right there. Tell you, family sometimes. Alright, so we need to make some money, and I think the best way to make some money is to start cutting up trees. Start clearing up some property. Alright, so yeah, that's a tractor up there, and for now, just don't know where or what we're gonna do. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do first is we're going to set up our tent. And funny, our $26 tent just turned into $163. So we're gonna flatten a few things out here. To make it a little better, we're gonna smooth a few things. There we go. Sort of like that. There. Maybe we'll fix this up here around it. There. Good enough. Now, we got somewhere to sleep when we need to. You know, I kind of really like this spot right here. Be a nice place for a house. on top of the hill. It wouldn't take much to see the cattle all over the place. Now, for what we found over here, those markers, almost looks like that's one right there. I'm thinking there is... Hey Sandra, welcome back. I think there's more property on this side. But I'm saying in the cattle ranch, if we put barns out this way, right? Put barns out this way and send the cattle all that way. Maybe go all the way around, really. Yeah. Just trying to plan things so we can figure out what we need to cut for trees and where. Let's see this here. We can look over, possibly look over these. Yeah, but anyways, so we're gonna start with the spruce trees or pine trees, whatever the hell these damn things are. Scotch pines. Oh yeah, look at that. First one right into a goddamn tree. Well, not just fucking fun. Let's try that again in a different direction maybe. Grind that stump out of there. So, do we do it stupidly? Wow, we can really see shit up here, can't we? Oh shit. Oh, that's some broken legs if we had some. I got really long arms. On the old golf cleats. This isn't working out the way I want it to. Let's just grab this and pull. Okay, you know something else that I'm going to check out, because why was this thing saying that I had a winch? The winch cable. See, pull out winch rope. We have a freaking winch rope? Wrong button. Nope. How do we attach that again? I don't remember. Release winch attaches B. Okay. Cool. We can drag shit around. We're going to be using this tractor a lot more than I thought. So, thanks for posting up those links, Sandra. Where the hell? Oh, right there. So we gotta somehow I don't even know how to get that one. I think that one might have to stay there for a while. reach it? What do we release? Enter vehicle. Catch is A. Okay. Nice. This could be interesting. Here we go. And the old Ford should be able to do it. Nope. Doesn't look like he's going to. Come on, Ford. Come on. Nope. I don't want to shut it off. Just get off. Well, that one's going to have to stay there for now, I think. Maybe I should have tried pulling it down before I cut it. Yes, I'm not doing everything perfectly realistically. But I don't care. The challenge is to make a beef ranch. I'll do most stuff as realistic as I can, but for now, this is the way I'm doing it. Okay, so let's pick out this chainsaw. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this floating piece. Now we're gonna cut this stuff off. So we're going to start by cutting it here. And we're going to back halfway up. Don't worry about here. And apparently there is sawmills in town, so. Halfway, somewhere here. One button. Now I guess I could just drag the trailer around. Probably should put those ramps up. I may have to cut some of these pieces off. You know what? Let's try and do it a little more realistic. Yes, I'm going to use super strength, but I have a winch on the tractor. So let's use it. P. I don't know if this tractor can do 3 logs. But we're definitely going to try it. Oh yeah. Trailer. Excuse me. Alright, let's put these up on the trailer. Forget about this piece. I'll put that up there. $1's a dollar. Alright. So, still have that one that's up in the tree, but now I don't think I can, but can we hook this trailer up to the tractor? Most likely not, because this is a pin hitch and that's a ball hitch. I'll probably need to use the truck. No. Switch tool, no. Fasten tension belts, no. You can't hook up the tractor. That's fine. We'll get the truck. At least nobody will find the damn tractor or truck out here. Manual hookup, oops, manual hookup. I don't know how precise you have to be. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to cut that off. Lacey, well, that's maybe not, because he's in right in the center. So, get in the truck. It's no, not that one. This one. Hey, we're good. This trailer jackknifes fast, I tell you. Look, we could go hunting. The heating pad for a little bit. Okay. Apparently supper's ready, so give me a minute. I'm going to go get a plate full of finger. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go get some supper at least. We got some, like, call them chicken fingers. They're basically strips of chicken wrapped in a batter. And then we have what you guys would call, or most of you guys would call, boxed mac and cheese. Here in Canada we call it Kraft Dinner or KD. It's like they took Kraft Dinner or boxed mac and cheese, made it, balled it up, and then ran it through like a batter, and then kind of deep fried them. They're really, really good. All right. Come on. And you can tell I don't use keypad very much. And hopefully we can get a couple dollars for this wood. So the type of cows that we're going for, I'm not doing dairy. I'm going to do just a buy and sell beef. At least that's the plan anyways. I threw away my piece of wood. So once again, how's everybody doing? You're sitting here watching. Thank you very much. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in or the way out. And if you're not subscribed, if you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I like the birds and stuff in here. Wish you would see stuff, because if you go down to the pond, I think mainly the end with the waterfall, you can hear the waterfall, but then you also hear ducks, but you don't see any ducks. It'd be nice if you did. That's one thing they need to do with this game is actually like, nope, stay there. Is put like creatures and stuff like that in. It'd be really cool. And you see ducks and geese on the water. You know. I mean, they got birds flying. Why can't they put some that are sitting in the water? And of course, nobody makes mods like that. Nice if they did, you know. Be a nice mod if they had one that, hey, where do you think you're going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Gonna tuck yourself back in there? Okay. But yeah, it'd be really cool if they made a mod where you see like wolves and fox and coyotes or rabbits, you know, stuff like that, right? Okay, yeah. Going silent for a second while I drive to town and eat something. Figured I'd stop and cut these ones up here before I go to town. go around these trees for now. Just so I don't catch the trailer or branches. I was told there was a good sawmill in town, or in the industrial park. So we're going to go over there. We're going to see what we can do about selling this. She's a good old truck, this one. She likes to keep you on your toes with repairs, the old shakes and rattles and everything else. But she keeps on going. Okay, so the sawmill should be towards the back side. Figure out where and how to get to it. Excuse me. Oh, freaking winter cold stuff. I think we're going the right way. It's kind of the only way the road takes you anyways. Bakery, spinnery, tailor shop. And the road this way. And a paper mill. Part of the carpentry, I guess. Like this. Don't stall. Don't stall. There's a timber time. They look like they're open at the moment. Don't tell me these guys aren't open either. What the hell? If these guys aren't open, how am I supposed to sell this stuff? I wonder if that guy's open. Looks like he's open. How do we get to him? Oh, it's their loss. They don't want to be open. Guess these guys get the money instead. Well, get the trees. I get the money. $24.72. Move ahead here. Let's back up. Back up the trailer. Or not. Gonna stay up there long enough so I can turn you into planks. Another $7,000 up to $22,000. Nuts. Well, that definitely helps out. So I guess this is going to be the guy we're going to do most of our business with. I think he needs to fix his driveway. A little rough in there. Is anybody else going live tonight, Sandra? I just turned the wrong way again. Damn it. These guys need street signs. Anything good in this farmer's market? Not open? Hello? Anybody in there? I can hear music, but nobody home. Alright, well, let's get back. What do we need at the tractor store? Anything? At the moment, all we need to do is clear a bunch of land. But we need something that's going to start making us some money too right away. So I don't know if we should get chickens, sell eggs at the farmer's market, or maybe pop up the greenhouse. You know, just kind of get something going while we work at building up money for, I mean, look at this open land here. I mean, if we do this with a cattle ranch, we'd have 1,000 head in here, no problem. Well, maybe we'll buy more land. Really show up the family and say, yeah, you give us free land, we buy more, and we make even more cattle. But yeah, we could put like some sort of, you know, we own that side a little bit, I don't know how far. You can kind of see those two bumps there. So maybe we can put some greenhouses or something down here, you know, and yeah, we can deal with that. I would still leave all of this. Can you imagine 1,000 head of cattle, 1,000 head of cattle down here? Be nice if I can get some Longhorn, Texas Longhorns. Doubt it though. I don't know if we want to do Holsteins. I mean, those are dairy cows, so I don't know. We'll see. They just said I had to turn it into a ranch, didn't they? I'm just assuming they meant cattle ranch. 1,000 head of horse? Options. I don't know if you can really classify sheep or goats as, a ranch. Probably stick with cows, See, if we went that way with cows and everything, we could come up this side and onto the other side with like the stuff we need for feeding them, like hay and stuff like that. So we could put some fields over there because we're going to have to look at doing that. Because we got to feed them too. We can't just have them. Yeah, these ones are coming down. Anything within 6 feet of the freaking 6 or 10 feet of the driveway. Again, if you want to call this a driveway. Well, the day is getting late in there. So far we bought a tent. We bought a mower. Should have stopped to check on this mower. Oh wait, they gave me a catalog. I can look through it. It's in the truck. So if we go into the truck here. Yeah, they gave me a catalog to look through. Maybe it'll tell me if the other version of this mower, the other version of this mower, is it a mulcher? It doesn't tell me. But as you can see, it's got a chain. I don't know. I really don't know. So we could take that other one back and upgrade it, or we could just buy the second one, see if it does anything. If not, well then, we could return it or see if it does the same as the other one. Like, who knows? Because I'm thinking that if we had one that mulches and takes down like all this brush, it'll save me so much time, right? Save me a lot of time. But we need to get a something to pick this up, and I'm thinking a forage wagon's probably the best. Not to mention eventually maybe I can't get rid of old Blue, so we'll have to just save up and buy another tractor. I don't want to get rid of this one. I mean, I will if I have to, but that thing's been around. I've had that thing for quite a few years. So, yeah. Let's try that hitch, or that mower. So we're going to drop this off. All right. I know it's kind of a waste, but I know it's going to save me a lot of time and money. The only times I'm going to have to fill up the chainsaw and everything else. Trying to cut down all this little brush. probably pick up a load of dirt, a load of gravel or something, you know. Kind of clean up top there a little bit. Maybe level out this driveway. All right. Let's look at this. And bring it back down here. Where'd it go? Right here. I'm hoping this one mulches. I'm going to go with design number 2. Hey, there goes another $5,000. I'll get these guys out here. It'll give me a hand to load this. Probably not going to be doing too much with contracts. Just for the simple fact that, you know, I am new around here. Nobody really knows me. Well, nobody knows me, I guess. And I don't have any equipment, so for them to loan me or lease me or whatever equipment, probably not going to happen, so again, probably not going to do much for contracts or anything. Just kind of keep to myself for the moment. I get to know the guy at the lumber mill, you know, and word will spread that way. And the guy at the tractor store, obviously. Here's hoping this thing will do what I want it to do. Oh, let's pull this thing off of here. There we go. Get the tractor. Now we're going to see what this one does. Needs to be mowing the same way. It doesn't mulch trees. Damn it. Seems to mow better than the other one does, though. Guess I'm still gonna have to do it all by hand for now. Yeah, chains might be better around the freaking rocks, though. I think I'm gonna sell the other one. This thing seems to be doing just as good. Yeah, this thing's doing just as good. Like I said, maybe around the rocks, chains will be better than the blades. Come on, tractor. There you go. Old Henry's still doing good. He's getting old, he's getting slower, but still doing pretty good. And this last little bit here. Don't want to overwork Henry too bad there. Okay, those guys said they'd come and pick that up, so we're going to sell it back to them. No, it doesn't tell you which one's which. Well, that one has more time on it, so we're going to sell this one. And hope I sold the right one. Damn it. Sold the wrong one. Oh well, guess we're using the blade one then. Oh, may as well pick it up and get it out of the way. Okay, well. I think that is probably going to be the end for today. Yeah. Let's try this here. We're going to get rid of some brush. Just kind of clean up around here a little more. Every day it's going to look better and better. That's looking better already, huh? Get rid of a couple more over here. Some more of this stuff mowed tomorrow. Don't want to cut down too much because I'm not quite sure where I want the tree yet. Or the house yet. Oh. Like I said, I could have it overlooking the lake right here. Like, what do you think? Could put it here overlooking that. I could clear out some of those trees and see that lake way over there. I could put the house more down here, but I lose some of that upper view. And then again, it's where do I put the driveway too? I gotta make a driveway if I move too far away. Now, I could put the house like right here somewhere. Could watch all the cattle out there. Yeah, if I put the house like right here. The front deck is, the front or side deck is like right here. Just sit here and drink coffee and watch cows. Got the waterfall, rippling, ducks. I like that. Nice log cabin right here. If I put that there, I think the driveway, we could just run the driveway right here somewhere. So I think the road's right here. So just turn into the driveway right here. Got a house sitting right here. And then maybe a shop or something over here. You know? And keep a couple tractors or something here, or just a small shop for some of the farm vehicles, not equipment, but vehicles. You know, like a shop truck, you know, personal truck, whatever. Yeah. I'm thinking tractors all along that side. We could put maybe some greenhouses over here on this side. Right? And just have little roads accessing up to this farm, to the farm yard. And then we have pasture fields all down there. So, yeah, I think, what are we at here? Almost 2.5 hours of run time. So, I'm thinking that I'm going to probably call that quits for today. Once I figure out where my truck and everything is, I think it's all up here. Yep. So, we're just going to call it a day, and I'm thinking I'll probably do some work. Let me know what you think. Please hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification. Make sure that all notifications are turned on so you don't miss out on anything. Hit that like button if you're liking this challenge. I was going to record this challenge, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to do this as a live stream. So it is going to take a little longer because obviously I can't jump cut stuff. So yeah, I'm going to do a few things off screen. But I'll try to keep the main stuff for the live stream. So I'm going to clean up, cut some trees, maybe stack them up, and we can deliver and make money on the live. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you want to see every little bit of it, or do you want me to do a bunch of stuff off screen and just do the major money making and stuff and purchasing on the live stream? So with all that being said, make sure you stay safe and have fun doing whatever you're doing. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night, whatever it might be, and we shall see you next time.